In this video, we would like to make another practice about the triangle, but this time we would like to print it in a different way. We would like to print 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. Again, is there a problem and sub-problem? Clearly yes. A triangle of 5 levels is actually a triangle of 4 levels followed by 5 stars. The problem comes here as a challenging in printing the stars themselves. Like the printing should be done in a different way. Now here is how you could think of it in a recursive manner. First of all, start to think about the sub-problem. When should the sub-problem be called? If you thought about it, I have a triangle of 5 levels. I should first print the 4 levels. Who is going to handle the 4 levels? My subtype of 4 levels. That's why here we start in this recursive function call to call the print triangle of 4 levels. So logic wise, I'm saying, hey, I'm going to print 5 stars, but I would like you first to print a triangle of depth 4. So this depth 4 is going to print the 4 levels here, and then we print this one here. And now I would like to teach you one of the greatest lessons about how to understand recursion. So listen to that, because this is going to be really time saving for you. When we think about recursion, we don't actually keep tracing it till the last moment. We only do that when we are like newcomers for recursion. In practice, professional guys do not do that. They think of it in a different way. So here is some expert guy is going to trace this function in that very trivial way. The first question that you ask yourself, what is the purpose of this function? A print triangle of levels is going to print a triangle of 5 levels. A print triangle of 9 is going to print 9 levels. This is the what, not the how. I don't care about the how at the moment. I don't care about the how at the moment. You care about the what when it comes to tracing the recursion. Let's go in the details. Let's say I'm calling this function with print levels of 5. Now there is a call here to print a triangle of level 4. Now do not go and to try to trace this function again. Do not do that. Ask yourself, what is this line going to do? Suppose if it well implemented, it is going to print a triangle of depth 4. Now assume that this line is done and 4 levels are done for you here. What is the next step? The next step is to iterate and print 5 stars. Do you notice? I didn't trace a single recursive function. I didn't keep iterating 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't do any of that. In practice, expert guys do not keep tracing the recursive calls. They ask themselves, if this function is well implemented, what should be the expected output? And then you build over this expected output. So this function is expected to print 5 levels in this way. Then answer of 4 is going to print these 4 levels. And I'm adding my 5th level. Anyway, let's make a tracing. I know it's very hard to think in this abstract way, but this is how you should try to improve your recursive mentality. We have a function of print a triangle of length 5, but it's actually going to call 4, which is going to call 3, which is going to call 2, which is going to call 1, which is going to call 0. So far there is no printing, and that's why it's very confusing for newcomers. I'm just seeing a function, calling a function, calling a function without anything has been done. Everything will start to be done after the return from the function. So the print 0 is going to return. And now the print 1, now once we are returned from print 0, is going to print 1 star. Now the second function here 2 is going to print 2 stars. Once it is done, the print triangle will print 3 stars. Once we are done from print triangle 3, we are going to print 4 stars. Once we are done with that, we are going to print 5 stars. Observe here how we made a lot of function calls, and after the return of every function call, we started to do something. But again, this is seriously hard for your time and your mind. Try to do it my way. Try to think what is expected. Let's say it's already done correctly. Let's add over that. This is how you really can get it done in a simple way. That's all.